Hi everyone, it's Mark from Brave Auto International in Japan. Normally with the road test drives I do a walk around video at the end, but what I'm going to do this time is I'll do one at the beginning. And I'll tell you a bit about this one before we go for a drive. This is a 2001 December build BMW 530i. Okay, it's got the Alpina badges, stripes, and front bumper on it. It was actually registered in Japan in April 2002, but the VIN decodes as December 2001. Okay, that number plate on it's just our dealer plate, which enables me to test drive the vehicles for you guys. So it looks really good in white. I love the wheels, nice dish to them. Okay, if you can see the dish on the wheel or not. The rears on it are 265 35 18s, and up the front we have 235 40 18s. Not quite as dished as the rear. Okay, you got the clear, which is because this is a later model. You got the clear indicators, clear in the front as well. You got like the angel eye style headlights. Okay, you got the headlight washers. Okay, this is actually aftermarket eyebrows, and it's actually a proper Alpina bumper. The easiest way to tell proper ones is where the Alpina is written, it actually sticks out a little bit. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not. The copy ones just have a sticker there instead. Got little fog lights down there. Okay, I believe it has the rain sensoring wipers, which it does. There's the sensors up here. Okay, got glass, black glass sunroof. It's a little boot spoiler. Looks nice. The B10 V8. So it's a B10 V8, obviously lookalike, Alpina lookalike. It's got an aftermarket Super Sprint exhaust on it. If you can see under there or not, the light's light. It's got a nice one. You got your tinted windows. Okay, which is really good. So it's just a nice looking car. The faults on the body are really, if you can see clearly or not in the camera, see the chrome work around here goes funny, cloudy. You need to spend an afternoon in elbow grease and polish it. Okay, up around here. So that's on both sides of the vehicle. Okay, your bumper's all good at the front there. One tyre has got a nick out of it somewhere. Let me just find which one it was. This one here. You can see there or not. The alloy's got a scuff there and there's a nick out of the tyre. Okay. Okay, we'll have a look inside. We'll start with the back. So you got your door airbags. Okay, all the doors have got airbags. Your wood trim. Never been smoked in. You got scuff plates with chrome BMW written, telling you about the airbag for children. Okay, it's got the soft luxury leather. If you can see over the back there or not, it's got the blind Centre armrest that comes down. Your rear heater controls. Quick look at the passenger side front. Okay, this is the auction sheet. I'll show you it. You can see it on. It's grade 4. 64,000 k's from new. It's got books as well. And there's just the inspection stuff. I don't bother with all the inspection stuff. I inspect it myself. I don't rely on a third party. So, okay. Driver's side. Okay, you got memory electric front seats, or front driver's side. These are all your window controls, mirrors, folding mirrors. If you can see it folding in there or not. So I'll just fold it back out. Okay. Electric seats, which will work when you ignition turned on. It all works up and down. Okay, we'll jump in. Okay, you've got steering wheel controls for stereo, which won't work with the stereo anyway. Cruise control. What else you got? Electric steering column, which is this one here. In. It's right up, down. Okay. Just turn the ignition on. Okay, stereo's obviously aftermarket. It's been put in nicely. It's got this nice surround going around it. It's all touchscreen. You've got nav as well. I'm not a stereo person, so I'm not really interested in the stereos. Push there for open. DVD. Says there it takes. So it's got HDD as well, which is a hard drive for storing music and that. Long story short, you'll end up taking it out and putting a local one in it anyway. So, okay, what have we got here? Okay, you got the climate here. You've got dual controls for left and right. Okay, you've got heated seats. You've got electric rear blind, which I'll show you works. Just turn it around, the camera. It's going up now, hopefully, and going down. Okay, ASC is to do with anti-skid control. And what else we got? Okay, the automatics, a steptronic. So, there's your normal D, okay, and then you bring it over this way, and you've got your minus, plus, and it tells you on the dash what you're doing. What else we got? Hasn't been smoked in. Just a little cubby hole. And this, people think this is actually a storage box, but it's actually not. This actually pulls forward. It's an armrest to come further forward and back. And this is the old school phone plug-in type thing. Okay. What else we got? Okay, we've got electric sunroof, which is glass, as I think I mentioned before. Let's open the switch here. It all works. And go back. Okay, so I'll fire it up, the camera to come back down, just turn it back off again, back in. It says washer fluid is low, which is good. It means the system is checking and working. Fire it up. Okay, range has got 16 kilometers of fuel left in it. And on your service, it's got you're due for a service soon. Okay. So all your electric windows work. Front, the rear one to go down. That's the rear. Obviously the driver's one, which is already down, and then the passenger's one at the back here. Okay, they're all automatic as well, so you just touch the button once if you want and it will automatically go up or go down. Couple of revs. Jump out, listen under the bonnet. These here have a button here for the boot as well. You can see it there or not clearly on camera. So we'll have a quick look in the boot before we look in the front. Okay, the original BMW navigation system. And over here we've got the original BMW CD changer. And here is all good, nice and tidy. Original spare, jack, and the jack has been used, so it's been out at some stage. And up here, your tools. Go down. There's all your tools in there. Okay, your bonnet gas struts are good, so there's no piece of wood holding it up. Nice and quiet in the engine. It's got the air cons running at the moment, so you'll hear the air con going as well, which I'll switch off. Okay, so that will change the tone a little bit. You'll find the with the camera mics, it sounds a bit funny in here on all the cars. The mics really pick up noises that the human ear doesn't pick up as much. Okay, so it's all good in there. It's actually really nice in there. Underneath the bonnet, the insulation's really good. Okay. Drop that down. What you do with the bonnets on most of your cars is drop them from a height. Never push them down and then push down with your hand, because you put dents in the front from your palm of your hands. One of the mistakes a lot of people make. So let's go around it once more. Looks good, love it. And the white it hasn't got the black trim along the sides and around the bumper. It's all colour coded. They haven't colour coded the mirror. Oh yes, they have. Sorry, they have. I'm just looking at the back of the mirrors where it's black. Anyway, I'm about to take it for a test drive, make sure everything's right on it. So I will see you shortly inside the car. Okay, thanks guys. Okay everyone, we'll just get underway with the road test on this. Okay, during the road tests what I'm doing is just making sure the gearbox is doing as it should. It's going up and down the gears, there's no thumping as it changes, especially when you get the fluids throughout the box and all the driveline, basically all the fluids warm, because they thin out, you see. when the oil thinnens when it gets warm. So it pays to road test them, get them up to temp, and just make sure everything's right on them. This road test that I'm doing now, it's not actually a road test. Well, it is a road test, I suppose it's another one, but it's not the one we do when we get the vehicle. When the vehicle first arrives from the auction, we actually do a road test then, and it's a different road test. It's actually longer, it's got a few more straights. This road test is just for YouTube, and it's just what we do is wash the cars, inspected, leak down test done, everything's good. We will then photograph, hook up the camera if we have time, do a quick thing around the block as I'm doing now, just to show people that we actually do, you know, drive the vehicles. We're not one of the exporters that just buys cars and sends them out. Anyway, so that's that. So the gearbox is good. Well, it feels good anyway. I already know it is because I've already done a road test. With the autos on these, you've got D obviously, which it's in now. If you move it over, you're into D sports mode. Okay, so it's a bit more responsive, etc. And then if you push the lever up and down, it's manual mode, and it tells you on the dash what gear you're in when you're in manual mode. So I've just dropped it down to 1, 2, 3, and slow back down. So that's how the auto in these work. You normally find the cars with the, it's called Trictronic or Steptronic depending on what maker it is. You'll find when you buy the car it's a novelty at first. You'll play around with the gear lever and blah blah blah. Then normally after a few weeks it just lives in D. So yeah, but anyway. It's got cruise control, which I'll try just up here a little bit. Just turn it on. It's all controlled here on the steering wheel. Not sure if you can see in the camera or not, but that's where the controls are. Just turn the air down a bit. So that's the cruise working, and just slow it down a little bit. So, and then you can switch it off pushing that button. That's it. That's how that works. These are a nice drive. I love the BMW E39s. I used to love the E34s, which was the model before this, but in the recent years we've been exporting a lot of the E39s, and yeah, you know, I like them. I really liked the E34. It was a really good build of the BMW, but the E39 is just, the build's sort of the same, it's just a little bit more refined now, especially with the, I don't know, the steering wheel, the dash sort of is the same sort of layout, but just feels a little bit more modern inside, and got a lot more safety features like the airbags on the doors, A-pillar, and C-pillar has airbags. Then you obviously got your front airbags as well. So what I'll do around here is I'll just run it up the gears just to make sure it's right. It all drives well. This just, yeah, it's a really nice car. 64,000 Ks, so turn around here. So yeah, so that's that part done. Okay, back to the office and top yard. You can see it, obviously you can see in front of me the latest model Mazda MX-5. It's nice. Sure, I like the tail lights. Okay. Okay guys, something a bit different. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. It's Mark from Brave Auto. See you later guys.